education. Myself Naveen. I am the mathematics mentor, and today let us discuss about quadratic equations. Quadratic equations. Students, first of all, what do you mean by an equation? If there is an equal sign in between two expressions. For example, expression is x plus 5 is equal to 3. So this is called an equation. If there is an equal sign in between two expressions, that is said to be an equation. Here we are discussing about quadratic equations. What do you mean by quadratic equation? Actually, it is a polynomial whose degree is equal to 2, that is said to be a quadratic polynomial. For example, consider a polynomial p of x is equal to x square plus x plus 6. So this is the polynomial p of x is equal to x square plus x plus 6. Here the variable involved in this polynomial is x here, and what is the highest power of x here? Here the power of x is 2, and here the power of x is 1, and this is constant term. So the degree of constant term is 0. I mean, here highest degree is 2, therefore here degree is equal to 2, therefore this polynomial is said to be a quadratic polynomial. So children, what do you mean by equation? If there is an equal sign in between two expressions. For example, consider x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. So this is called what? Which is an equation. Why we call it as an equation? Because there is an equal sign in between two expressions. That is the reason this is called as an equation. So, and also, why we call this as a quadratic equation? Actually, here the highest power is 2. I mean, degree of this equation is 2. Hence, it is a quadratic equation. In generally, the standard form of quadratic equation is, it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is called standard form of the quadratic equation. Here a, b, c are called real numbers, and here the coefficient of x square is a, and here the coefficient of x is b, and this c is called constant, and a is not equal to 0. Here a is not equal to 0, but b and c can be 0 but cannot be 0, but a should not be equal to 0. So what is the general form of a quadratic equation? General form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Children, once if we compare this equation with the standard form of a quadratic equation, here nothing in the sense 1, coefficient of x square is 1 here, and the coefficient of x square is a, so what is the value of a? A value 1. And here the coefficient of x is 7, here the coefficient of x is b, so what is the value of b? The value of b is 7. Here the constant term is 12, right? So children, what do you mean by quadratic equation? If the equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0, a, b, c are real numbers, then that is said to be a quadratic equation. Okay. Now, so let us see what are the roots of the quadratic equation. How to find roots of the quadratic equation. 0. A quadratic equation has two roots. We can also call as zeros of the quadratic equation, because whose degree is 2, so it has two roots. One root is called as alpha and other root is called as beta. Now the thing is how to find the roots of the quadratic equation. So here the given quadratic equation is x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. This is the given quadratic equation. So let us find the roots of the quadratic equation by using factorization. Okay, and also we can call it as a splitting the middle term, as we have discussed in class 8 only, right? Okay, here children, here the constant term is 12. Constant we need to multiply with the coefficient of x square. I mean 12 into 1, 12 1 are 12, and here the middle term is 7x. Middle term is 7x. And what are the factors of 12? The factors of 12 are 3 4 are 12. Yes children, 3 4 are 12. Once if we multiply 3 into 4, you will get 12. And if I add 3 to 4, I will get 7, right? I mean x square plus this 7x I can write as 3x plus 4x children. 3x plus 4x plus 12 is equal to 0. And from these two terms, if I take x as common, x into x square plus x into 3, and as well as from these two terms, if I take 4 as common, 4 into x 4x plus 4 into 3 12, which is equal to 0. Now if I take x plus 3 as common, I have x plus 4. X plus 4 is equal to 0. Now one is x plus 3 is equal to 0 and other one is x plus 4 is equal to 0. Children, let me transpose this plus 3 so that I will get minus 3. Let me transpose this plus 4 so that I will get minus 4. So we got how many zeros children? One is x is equal to minus 3 and other one is x is equal to minus 4. So this we can call it as alpha, that is equal to minus 3. This we can call it as beta, which is equal to minus 4. So children, for a quadratic equation, generally we will be having two roots. The one root is called as alpha and other root is called as beta. This is the one of the method to find the roots of the quadratic equation. And also we have another method to find the roots of the quadratic equation, that is called as quadratic formula. Consider a quadratic equation x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. So this is the given quadratic equation. Let us compare the given quadratic equation with the standard form of the quadratic equation. Children, what is the standard form of the quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay children, here nothing means 1. What is the value of a? A value is 1. And what is the value of b? Here the value of b is 7. And what is the value of c? Here the value of c is 12. Right? So to find the roots of quadratic equation by using quadratic formula, So children, what is the quadratic formula? To find the roots of a quadratic equation, we have the formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. That is the quadratic formula to find the roots of the quadratic equation. Plus or minus. Children, one time we need to take positive and other time we need to take negative. Okay, let us use the formula to find the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay children, so x is equal to minus, what is the value of b? B value is 7 plus or minus square root of b square. What is the value of b? B value is 7 square minus 4, a value is 1 and c value is 12 divided by 2a. 2 into, what is the value of a? A value is 1. So x is equal to minus 7 plus or minus, what is 7 square? 7 square 49 minus 4 12 ja 48 by 2 1 ja 2. So that is x is equal to minus 7 plus or minus 49 minus 48 1 by 2. So x is equal to minus 7 root 1 in the sense 1 only, minus 7 plus or minus 1 by 2. So children, here you will get two roots. One is what? X is equal to minus 7 plus 1 by 2. One time I took plus and other time x is equal to minus 7 minus 1 by 2. So x is equal to minus 7 plus 1 minus 6 by 2. X is equal to minus 7 minus 1 minus 8 by 2. That is 2 table, 2 1 ja, 2 3 ja, 2 table, 2 1 ja, 2 3 ja. Sorry, 2 1 ja, 2 4 ja. So x is equal to how much children? X is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to minus 4. So again we got the same root children. X is equal to minus 3, x is equal to minus 4. Previously we found the roots of the quadratic equation by using factorization, right? And here we use the formula, that is quadratic formula. Children, we can find the roots of the quadratic equation by using two ways. One is factorization method and the second one is by using quadratic formula. So from this we come to one conclusion that a quadratic equation has two roots. It has two roots, or also we can call it as two zeros, right? Now let us see nature of the roots. Now let us see nature of the roots. So children, to find, actually a quadratic equation has two roots. That two roots, it may be distinct. I mean we may get two different roots. See here, in previous example we got x is equal to, for the quadratic equation, x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. We got two roots, one is x is equal to minus 3 and other one is x is equal to minus 4. We got two distinct real roots. Okay, sometimes for other quadratic equation we may get equal roots. Sometimes you may get x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 2. You may get same roots. Okay, so now how to find the nature of the quadratic equation? To find the nature of the quadratic equation, we need to find discriminant. What we have to find? We have to find discriminant. That is represented by either delta or d. So what is the formula for delta or d? Discriminant d equal to b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac. Children, we have three conditions, we have three cases. Case 1 is if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. What is the nature of the roots? They are, if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, they are real roots. They are real roots. Okay, and the second case is case number number 2 is if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then we will get equal roots. And the third case is if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then roots are imaginary. Roots are imaginary. Okay, actually we have three cases. Case 1 is if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then roots are, they have real roots, real and distinct real roots. If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then we have equal roots. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then roots are imaginary. Let us consider one quadratic equation. For example, the quadratic equation is x square minus x minus 12 is equal to 0. Okay, children. So let us see what is the nature of the given quadratic equation. Okay. So as we have here, let us compare the given quadratic equation with the standard form of the quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Children, what is the value of a here? A value is 1 and b value is nothing in the sense minus 1 and the constant is minus 12. A equal to 1, b equal to minus x, minus 1, c equal to minus 12. Children, let us find discriminant delta, that is b square minus 4ac, minus 1 whole square minus 4 into a value 1, c value is minus 12. So minus 1 whole square in the sense plus 1, minus into minus plus, 4 1 are 4, 4 12 are 48. So 1 plus 48, that is equal to 49. Is it 49 is greater than 0? Yes, of course 49 is greater than 0. Condition 1, b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Then what we will get, children? Here, what is the nature of the roots? They are real roots. They are real roots. For example, consider one more equation. Consider another equation. X square plus 2x plus 3 equal to 0. X square plus 2x plus 3 equal to 0. Compare with the standard form of the quadratic equation. A equal to 1, b equal to 2 and c equal to 3. Okay, let us find whose discriminant delta. Delta is equal to, what is the formula? B square minus 4ac. What is b square, children, here? B is nothing but 2 square minus 4 into a value 1, c value 3. 2 square how much, children? 4 minus 4 1 is 4, 4 3 is 12. 4 minus 12. 4 minus 12 how much, children? Minus 8. Minus 8 which is less than 0. So third condition, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then what about the nature of the roots? The roots are, then we can say that roots are imaginary. So that is the third condition. What is the second case? For example, consider one more quadratic equation. x square minus 10x minus 4 is equal to 0. Compare with the standard form of the quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. What is the value of a? A equal to 5. What is the value of b? B equal to minus 10. What is the value of c? C equal to minus 4. Okay. Now let us find discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. B value is minus 10 whole square minus 4 into a value 5 and c value minus 4. children, that is plus 100, minus into minus plus, 4 5 ja 20, 24 ja 80. 100 plus 80, 180, which is greater than 0. 180 is greater than 0. Then what about the nature of the roots? They are real roots. They are real roots. Okay. If at all, if you get the answer 0, then what we can say that they are equal roots. Okay. Let us see one example. Minus 20x. Let us see one example. 4x square minus 20x plus 25 is equal to 0. Children, here what is the value of A? A value 4. And what is the value of B? B value is minus 20. And what is the value of C? C value 25. Okay. Let us find whose discriminant delta. B square minus 4AC. B value minus 20 whole square minus 4 into A value 4 and C value 25. So children, minus 20 whole square means 20 20 ja 400 minus 24 ja 100, 104 ja 400. Right? 400 minus 400, which is equal to 0. We got the second case. What is the second case? If B square minus 4 is equal to 4AC is equal to 0, then we will get equal roots. We will get equal roots. If you want, you can find also whether you will get equal roots or not. Let us see. Let us see equal roots or not. So by using the formula, x is equal to minus b, I mean minus of minus 20 plus or minus square root of b square minus 4, a value 4, c value 25 by 2 into a value 4. Right? So x is equal to minus into minus plus 20 plus or minus 20 square 400. 4 4 just 25 4 ja 100, 100 4 ja 400 by 2 4 ja 8. So x is equal to 20 plus or minus 0 by 8. Okay, one time you will get 20 plus 0 by 8 and other time you will get 20 minus 0 by 8. So 20 by 8 children, 4 2 ja 4 5 ja. So one root is x is equal to 5 by 2. Here also x is equal to 20 minus 0, 20 by 8, 4 2 ja 4 5 ja. X is equal to 5 by 2. You can observe here children, we got both the roots are equal. Here also x is equal to 5 by 2. Here also x is equal to 5 by 2. Then we can say that the given quadratic equation, what is the nature of the given quadratic equation? It has equal roots children. You got it my concept what I explained here, nature of the quadratic equations. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, they have distinct real roots. If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, they have equal roots. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, the roots are imaginary. Okay, this is the basic concept behind quadratic equation children. I hope you understood this concept. If you like my teaching, you kindly subscribe my channel children. Thank you.